Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria begins its 2025 AFCON campaign against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania, a match which could define Nigeria's fate and journey throughout this AFCON campaign. To me, anything less than victory against the Taifa Stars could put pressure on the team. We are going to check out the realism and optimism as to how our Super Eagles can defeat the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Before that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel. Hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Show love to our Super Eagles and the 2025 AFCON tournament by liking this video. Please, let's like the video together and share to other social media platforms. As usual, my name still remains Solomon Kwadwo Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports. A Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Please do also leave your decent comments in the comment box about the Super Eagles and the 2025 AFCON tournament. Subsequently, I will give you special shout-outs. Omo, straightforward. Let's get into the video and start from the camp of our very own Super Eagles and the 2025 AFCON tournament. God willing, tomorrow, the 23rd of December 2025, exactly 5:30 p.m. Ghana time, 6:30 p.m. Nigeria time, at the first international sports stadium in Morocco, is going to be the Super Eagles of Nigeria versus the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Highly contested game, group opener for the Super Eagles in the 2025 AFCON tournament. Ahead of this clash, head coach of the team, Ready-Chelle, and newly appointed captain of the Super Eagles, Ndidi, have spoken out. Let's check out their words, how they are very optimistic in tomorrow's clash against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania.
Pressure because I've got senior players in the team helping out with the help of the coach, the staff, the manager. We've been seeing the system, learning from the former captain, Chustekong. So there's no pressure at all. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the trophy, but we cannot go below that. The standards are already high, so the team is ready for that. Everyone is aware.
Of course, I prefer that all of these guys are here, but now I'm with my guy. I'm trust in them so much. We have a big defense.
Everyone is really in tune of what happened in the previous AFCON in the not qualifying for the World Cup. So everyone is focused on this one. It's just like an opportunity in your hands. So the team is really ready for it. Yeah.
We work a lot about that. So now we are focused about, like I said, our grand project. And when you want to defend, this is not only a question about only the defender, but a question about all the players on the pitch. So everybody is focused on that. Yeah, definitely we are ready to play this game.
So these are the sweet words coming in from the head coach of the team and the captain of the team, Ready-Chelle and Ndidi, respectively. Now let's have a deep dissection as to how the Super Eagles can approach the game better against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. This time around, let's understand our group scenario and the structure. We are in Group C of the 2025 AFCON tournament. Of course, our first game will be against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania, God willing, tomorrow. 4 days later will be our second group game against Tunisia. That is on the 27th of December 2025. 3 days after our second group game against Tunisia will be our last group game against Uganda, talking of the 30th of December 2025. And this time around, a victory for the Super Eagles in our group opener against Tanzania will be very advantageous to the team. Of course, if you're able to get your first victory in your group opener, definitely you are going to excel and also see yourself through into the knockout stage. Aside that, when we are able to draw against Tanzania, it's going to be very complicated for the team and how we can progress to the next stage, talking of the knockout stage. But a defeat against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, of course, is going to put pressure on the team. So this time around, looking at the advantage, looking at how complicated it will be and the pressure on the team, definitely we are hoping for the very best that you defeat the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Now let's focus on the Super Eagles form and identity ahead of tomorrow's clash against Tanzania. To every team, definitely you have your weakness and strength. Same as our Super Eagles team. We have our strength and weakness ahead of tomorrow's clash against Tanzania. First and foremost, let's focus on the strength of our Super Eagles team. To me, let's look at the physicality of the team in terms of physical dominance. Look at players like Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Calvin Bassey, Semi Ajayi, Stanley Nwabali. They are all physically strong ahead of tomorrow's clash against Tanzania. The second part is our pace on the wing. We can dominate. If we get good day against Tanzania, definitely we can penetrate through the scoreline from our wing. We have Ademola Lookman, Chidera Ejuke, Akko Adams, and all the key players dominating from the wings for the Super Eagles team. And my last part towards the strength of the team is individual brilliance in terms of quality. Arguably, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we have the best of talents in Africa and competing in the 2025 AFCON tournament with players like Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Chidera Ejuke, Akko Adams, Alex Iwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, Calvin Bassey, Sani Nwabali, Bright Osai Samuel. You can see that we have the individual brilliance in terms of quality against Tanzania, God willing, tomorrow. Now, let's look at the weakness of the team. I'm not much impressed with our defensive transition. Just look at how we transition our team through the defense. It's not one of the best. When we talk about the Super Eagles defense, I'm not much impressed with the transition of the Super Eagles team. And this time around, we'll be missing the services of our very own Benjamin Fredericks, of which it might be a big blow for the Super Eagles. But definitely, with the technical team, based on their technical knowledge, they will know how best they can go by for the Super Eagles against Tanzania, God willing, tomorrow. Our finishing consistency, I'm not much impressed. If we don't have Victor Osimhen in the game, definitely we are going to fall short against Tanzania. But this time around, I don't know. We have the services of Paul Onuachu coming in. We saw him in the friendly game against Egypt, though he dominated, pressing the Egyptian defenders, but we didn't see the best in terms of being prolific on the day for the Super Eagles. People will be talking about he not getting enough game or getting enough balls in the penalty area of the Egyptian team. So let's look at what will transpire, God willing, tomorrow against Tanzania. And the last part of the Super Eagles' weakness is our midfield balance. I'm not much impressed with our midfield balance. This time around, we have the likes of Tochukwu Inadi, Ebenezer Akin Samiru coming to augment our midfield with the likes of Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, and the others. Let's see how combative you will be in the midfield towards Tanzania, God willing, tomorrow. So these are the latest surrounding the Super Eagles form and identity. You can also drop yours decently in the comment box. Now, let's look at the deep scrutiny of the Tanzania national team. As stated in my video, they are nicknamed Taifa Stars of Tanzania. In the history of AFCON, they've represented their country 4 times. The first one happened in the year 1980, second one 2019, third one 2023, and the last one is 2025, as they are going to face the Super Eagles, God willing, tomorrow. When it comes to the history of our Super Eagles in terms of AFCON, this is the 21st time for the Super Eagles, of which we've won the title 3 times. 1980, we hosted and we won. In the year 1994, we won that trophy. In the year 2013, the Super Eagles won the AFCON 2013 trophy. So this is very exciting for the Super Eagles team. En route to the 1980 trophy, we defeated Tanzania in our first group match. It was the opening match of the Super Eagles, and we defeated them by 3-1. Is it that this time around, history and records are going to repeat themselves for the Super Eagles against Tanzania? And if you're able to defeat them, definitely you will just en route into this AFCON title. Of course, this is the maximum we can go. The last AFCON, we were second, and this AFCON tournament, we have to just go in for the ultimate, going in for the trophy. With the support from the Nigerian football enthusiasts and Nigerian football community, same as the technical team prowess, we can do it. So let's all support the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Head to head, we faced 7 times. We've defeated them 4 times. 3 ended in a draw. Of course, we've scored them 11 times, and they've scored us 3 times. Going into the game, definitely, we can just go in as many as goals that we can score against them, as I've already explained, based on our strength and weakness. In terms of FIFA ranking, Nigeria, we are being placed 38th globally same as we are being placed fifth in Africa. They are being placed 22nd in Africa, 107th in the world. So just look at all these kind of discrepancies between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. You can just permutate, combine, and know how best we can play against them, God willing, tomorrow. The climax of my update is how are you going to approach the game and how are you going to avoid the danger zones? To me, in terms of how to start the game, is the first question I'm asking. If we are to be part of the technical team, how do you think how best we can start the game against Tanzania? Just share yours decently in the comment box. Is it that we are going to press at the start of the game, or we should be very patient, waiting for what they will do against us so that we can come in, dominate, and score them? What is your take on that? And the second one is we should avoid that kind of complacency. We shouldn't be overconfident. That's definitely looking at the stars that we have in terms of the strength, in terms of our quality, individual brilliance, we can dominate. We have to go in as a team, dominate, and also penetrate in order to get good results against Tanzania. As I stated, anything less than victory for the Super Eagles, God willing, tomorrow will put pressure on the team. I have also emphasized on how best we can win, which is very advantageous to the Super Eagles team. A draw is going to be very complicated and pressure will be on us if we are to lose against Tanzania. So they should just know all these things. We have to also augment our finishing tactics so that even if you don't have Victor Osimhen in the game, definitely we can go in for the best results for the Super Eagles team. As I stated, we shouldn't also give out cheap free kicks, cheap corner kicks in terms of cheap set pieces. We should avoid that. Looking at the telepathy among the players of the Tanzanian national team, they are very compact. Aside being compact, they are very defensive. Aside being defensive, they are able to work on their counter breaking. So in as much as they'll be defending, yes, Nigeria is tougher than them. If they are defending against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, definitely they can count on counter attacking in order to score us. So we have to go in with the best of talents that we have. And on this, in my subsequent videos, I will draw conclusion on our possible 11 against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. So these are some of the realism and the optimism towards the Super Eagles defeating Tanzania. I've shared enough thoughts as to how to cooperate and know how best we can defeat them. They are coming in with a new coach in the name of Miguel Camondi, who is coming from Argentina. So they are coming in with an Argentine tactician against Malian tactician in the name of Ready-Chelle. So Argentina versus Mali and France tactician Ready-Chelle. Let's see how best we can approach the game and how best we can go in the game. I will come in with subsequent videos about how to enjoy the Super Eagles of Nigeria and our possible 11 predicted one based on the analysis made on this update. I will just come in with the very best of our possible 11 against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. Subsequently, I will give you special shout outs. Until we meet again, it's bye for now.